Hello, I am Dr. Claire Smith, a urology specialist, and I am here to provide you with valuable and insightful information on a fundamental topic for your health. In today's episode, what happens to your body when you ejaculate? Discover now. With my clinical experience, I will explain everything you need to know, debunking myths and bringing you the most up-to-date data to help you understand how this impacts your life. Have you ever stopped to think about what really happens in your body when you ejaculate? This process, which might seem simple, actually involves a series of impressive chemical and physiological reactions. From the brain to the heart, from hormones to the nervous system, every part of your body comes into play to provide pleasure and well-being. But does ejaculation have health benefits? Are there risks in too much or too little of it? In today's video, we'll explore in detail all the changes that take place in your body during and after this moment. You might be surprised by some of the scientific findings. So, if you want to better understand how your body works and uncover the myths and truths about this topic, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss out on important content for your health and well-being. Now let's dive into this fascinating biological process. What is ejaculation? Ejaculation is a physiological reflex in the male body that occurs when sexual excitement peaks. This process involves the nervous system, pelvic muscles, and reproductive glands. It all begins with sexual stimulation, which activates the brain and spinal cord, sending signals to the muscles of the prostate, seminal vesicles, and vas deferens. In response, these organs quickly contract, pushing the semen into the urethra. The pressure builds up until release is inevitable, resulting in the expulsion of semen through the penis. This phenomenon is not just a mechanical act, but a complex event that releases hormones like dopamine and oxytocin, providing pleasure and relaxation. Additionally, ejaculation plays a crucial role in reproduction and can bring health benefits to the prostate. But how does the brain respond during this moment? In the next section, we'll explore how it influences this experience. The role of the brain. Ejaculation doesn't start in the body. It begins in the brain. It is the master of this process, controlling everything from excitement to the final pleasure. It all starts in the limbic system, the area responsible for emotions and desires. When excitement peaks, the brain releases a flood of neurotransmitters such as dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. Dopamine, known as the pleasure hormone, activates the reward system, generating feelings of satisfaction. Serotonin helps regulate mood, while oxytocin, the love hormone, strengthens emotional bonds and promotes relaxation. After ejaculation, prolactin steps in, reducing excitement and inducing that feeling of drowsiness. This mechanism is essential to balance desire and prevent excessive stimulation. But does ejaculation affect other systems in the body? In the next section, we'll look at the impact on the hormonal system. Hormonal changes. Ejaculation triggers a hormonal dance in your body. The first hormone involved is dopamine, responsible for the feeling of pleasure and reward. During climax, its levels spike, providing intense well-being. Soon after, prolactin comes into play, reducing excitement and creating that refractory period when sexual desire temporarily decreases. This hormone can also affect mood and energy. Testosterone, which is crucial for libido and male health, may fluctuate, but its production is not drastically affected by a single ejaculation. However, the frequency of this process can influence its levels over time. Additionally, oxytocin, released during orgasm, strengthens emotional bonds and reduces stress. These hormones affect not only sexual desire, but your body as a whole. In the next section, we'll explore how ejaculation impacts the cardiovascular system. Effects on the cardiovascular system. Ejaculation also has a direct impact on your heart and blood circulation. During arousal, heart rate and blood pressure rise, preparing the body for climax. At the moment of orgasm, there is a peak in cardiovascular activity, with the heart beating between 120 and 150 times per minute, similar to moderate exercise. This improves circulation, making it easier to distribute oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. After ejaculation, the body enters a state of relaxation, promoted by the release of oxytocin and endorphins, which lowers blood pressure and improves blood flow. Studies show that regular sexual activity can help maintain heart health and reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. However, for people with heart problems, this exertion could pose a risk. But how does ejaculation affect the nervous system? Let's find out in the next section. Impact on the nervous system. Ejaculation has a profound effect on the nervous system, triggering a series of reactions that influence both body and mind. During orgasm, there's a rush of neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, which provide pleasure and relaxation. Soon after, the parasympathetic nervous system takes over, lowering the heart rate and promoting a sense of calm. This effect is one of the reasons many people feel sleepy after ejaculation. Additionally, prolactin, the hormone released during this process, helps prolong feelings of satisfaction and temporarily reduces sexual desire. This natural cycle contributes to stress regulation and improves sleep quality. But does ejaculation impact prostate health and male well-being? Let's talk about it in the next section. The link with the prostate and male health. Regular ejaculation can bring significant benefits for prostate health. Studies indicate that frequent sexual activity, with or without ejaculation, can help reduce the risk of prostate diseases, including prostate cancer. This happens because ejaculation helps cleanse the prostate gland, preventing the buildup of substances that could become harmful over time. Additionally, active sexual activity stimulates blood circulation in the area, promoting better overall prostate health. However, it's important to remember that excessive or forced ejaculation can cause discomfort and increase the risk of inflammation or infections. On the other hand, a lack of ejaculation can also be linked to a higher risk of prostate issues. Maintaining a healthy balance is key to prostate and sexual health. In the next section, let's discuss the emotional and psychological impacts of ejaculation. Emotional and psychological impact. Ejaculation not only affects the body but also has a strong emotional and psychological impact. During orgasm, the brain releases a range of hormones that promote feelings of pleasure, relaxation, and well-being. Dopamine, responsible for the pleasure sensation, and oxytocin, known as the love hormone, generate a sense of emotional connection and stress relief. These hormones can also improve mood and help reduce anxiety, promoting happiness and satisfaction. However, some people may experience feelings of guilt or shame after ejaculation, especially if they're dealing with unresolved emotional issues. Prolactin, released after orgasm, can induce a sense of disconnection, helping the body recover and reducing sexual desire, which can also affect emotional states. Maintaining a healthy relationship with sexuality is vital for emotional balance. In the next section, let's debunk myths and truths about ejaculation frequency. Myths and truths about ejaculation frequency. There are many myths about how often men should ejaculate, and science has something to say about this. One common myth is that frequent ejaculation is harmful to health, when in fact, regular ejaculation can have beneficial effects, such as reducing the risk of prostate cancer and improving cardiovascular health. Studies suggest that ejaculating around 21 times a month can be beneficial for prostate health, as it helps clear the gland of substances that, if accumulated, could increase disease risk. Another myth is that excessive masturbation harms libido or sexual life, but generally, masturbation isn't harmful and can even improve sexual function by relieving tension and increasing pleasure. On the other hand, lack of ejaculation for extended periods can increase sexual pressure and cause discomfort. Maintaining a healthy balance and avoiding excess is the best approach. In the next section, let's wrap up with a summary and practical tips for sexual well-being. Now that we've explored everything that happens in your body when you ejaculate, it's clear that this process goes far beyond what it seems at first glance. Ejaculation involves a complex interaction of hormones, the nervous system, and reproductive organs, all working together to provide pleasure and health benefits. As we've seen, maintaining a balanced frequency of ejaculation can bring positive effects on the body, such as reducing the risk of prostate cancer and relieving stress. On the other hand, both excessive and insufficient ejaculation can have negative effects. To maintain a healthy balance, it's important to listen to your body and strive for an active and satisfying sexual life without extremes. Also, the emotional and psychological aspect should not be overlooked. Mental health is crucial for a balanced sexuality. Remember, keeping sexual well-being is an essential part of a healthy life. If you enjoyed this content, share it with your friends, and leave your questions or comments below. See you next time.